Welcome everyone to a Sacred Symbols reading. I'm your host, Desiree de Mars, and I'm so grateful to be here today on this gorgeous, what feels like a spring day, but it is January 28th. I'm doing this reading for the new moon in Aquarius that's happening, I believe, tomorrow. But check your calendar and obviously check times for wherever you're located in the world if you're not in the Western United States. The only thing I'd like to say before we begin is if you're joining me for the invocation, I invite you to call in a guide, angel, teacher, guardian, someone, some essence, some energy that will support you in having clear boundaries. I'm finding that with all the chaos and how quickly time is moving and how thin the veil is, you name it, all this information that we're being flooded with now with AI, trying to sort things out, it's incredibly important to stay grounded and to have clarity about healthy boundaries. Not to separate yourself, but to acknowledge that what is mine and what is yours is yours. So call that energy in. I like to say the name of my guide and ask them to bring their shield of power and protection so that I may feel clearly that sense of what is mine. What is mine, and what is yours. And we each are sovereign and true in our own right. So let's just dive in. I will have some information on the post below about some energies in this moon phase. And I always refer to the fabulous Pam Gregory and anybody that she is connecting with for guidance about this time frame that we're in astrologically and astronomically. She's just one of my favorites. And then, of course, you find the resources that are best for you. So with that said, let's tune into the breath. And as we take a few deep breaths, let's hold one or two as we take that oxygen in. Let's hold it and take in a little more. And then a little more if you can. And just holding for a few seconds and then slowly exhaling through the mouth. Just activating the vagus nerve. So this nerve that starts in the head and runs through the entire body. Just feeling that sense of calm and connection that it creates for us in one simple breath. And if you want to take another one, be my guest. But we're going to now imagine a brilliant white light coming down from the heavens and anchoring us all the way down to the center of the earth. Down, down, down. To this iron molten core, this divine feminine energy that exists in this lavic molten state in the earth that is nourishing, rejuvenating, revitalizing, replenishing everything on the planet, mineralizing. So now just imagine this reflection of your base chakra, your first chakra, is also reflective and a part of, I like to imagine this figure eight, an eternal connection to this iron molten core, our own red blood cells, the iron in our blood, our hemoglobin. Just acknowledging the power and the infinite regenerative aspects of this part of our body, mind, and spirit. And as you feel yourself filling up, imagine your central channel filling with this light source, this electrical energy, this grounded sensation, right, of this light body that we are awakening from our conscious awareness being placed on us. This I am presence. I for our intention, A for our attention, and M for allowing movement or emotion to flow freely. Energy in motion, movement. And feel that literal movement. I get chills just thinking about it flowing up through the central channel, activating all of the chakras. So now all of our chakras are open, fully functioning, front and back, balanced and aligned. Red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, violet, and white. And spilling out over the top of our heads, illuminating this toroidal field that we are in and that everything is a part of and that everything has their own field. This is how we are connected electrically, right? And through this essence of light. So feel that divine light, this wisdom, this understanding coming to you as we engage now in an invocation or a prayer to call in Divine Mother, Heavenly Father, Infinite Creator of all that is, of all that is. Come and be with us. Come and be with us. This masculine and feminine force within us, this polarity that exists on this plane, we call in for its guidance, its understanding, its reflection to us for this inquiry that we're holding in our hearts today. And with that said, I invite you to feel the heart chakra expanding in a horizontal plane, feeling the connection to the great mystery, the Akash, the Aka field, the field of knowing. It has many names, but we can all tap into it, into the superconscious awareness that we have of knowledge, free flowing, infinite and eternal, a mystery yet unknown to man. Come and be with us. Come and be with us. All of the directions, the east, the south, the west, the north, above, below, and the middle. These elements make up rocks, water, fire, trees, plants. Just acknowledging that kingdom of these beautiful basic elements that compose our planet Earth and the solar system. All the minerals, the star that you are. Let's connect to our star nations. Come and be with us. Come and be with us. All of the elementals, earth, air, fire, water, ether, plasma, neutrinos, gammas, and all those elements yet unknown to man. Come and be with us. Come and be with us. Sit beside us in this sacred circle which I have given a blessed offering of blue cornmeal, tobacco, flower petals, and other herbs or plant medicines that have been blessed for ceremony. Come and be with us. Come and be with us. And you may want to have some of that around you too if you're doing this in ceremony with me. Sit beside us as we now expand into all of our guardians, guides, angels, and teachers. Those seen and unseen, the magical and the mystical, the two-legged, the four-legged, the many-legged, the winged ones, the finned ones, and the creepy crawlers. Come and be with us. Come and be with us. Bring your magic, bring your understanding, your wisdom, your guidance, your clarity for this incredible time here now where we are sitting in the ethers, the energy field of an alignment of our outer planets that will not be seen or known for many, many, many years. And just allow yourself to feel the magic in the sense of alignment. And that all of these planets are changing signs in this period, this time period here and now. And this, I feel goosebumps. I feel electrical charge with this acknowledgement of this alignment being the precursor to the spring equinox to come, and that it is deeply recognizing or triggering or reflecting this this incredible shift that will be happening around the 25th of, I believe it is in March or April. So our spring equinox, and this event is the end of the darkness. There will be more light than dark. We are in a completion cycle of the Kali Yuga. So just sit with that in your field and feel yourself expanding. Allow your heart to be open with gratitude and appreciation for this good red road that we're on, for the information in this reading here today, that your heart is in alignment with and is reflecting outward into these sacred symbols. Come and be with us. Come and be with us, all of our ancestors, those who've gone before us, lived a good life and transcended, and are now here working on our behalf, bringing guidance, wisdom, understanding, clarity, inspiration, passion from the very base of your spine, this foundation, a new chapter in this foundation of the story of you in this lifetime, here and now. Come and be with us. Come and be with us. Last but not least, all of our ancestors, those who've gone before us, lived a good life and transcended, and are now here working on our behalf. Come and be with us. Sit beside us as we recognize, understand, and integrate the importance of our ancestors and all of those whose names we do not know, but whose blood runs through our veins. May we find the humble aspect of ourselves to grant forgiveness to those who went before us and did the best they could, did all they could with the knowledge that they had, and to acknowledge this beauty and resonance with all those that are resonating across the veil. So come and be with us, sit beside us in our sovereignty, feeling our heart's desire now coming forward as we ready to blow into the basket 3 times. In full faith, so be it. Aho. Okay, feeling chill bumps already. So join me in blowing 3 times into the basket with this heartfelt intention that you have, knowing that we will be receiving just what is absolutely perfect at this time and place as we are watching now, and in any of the times you watch in the recording. For there is no limit to this time and space. We are not in linear time. I hope that you're able to integrate some of this information into this new cycle that we are embarking upon tomorrow, or on the 29th of January 2025, in this new moon energy. This inspiration, this creative life force of this Aquarius energy. And then just take a look right away. My eyes are drawn to the very center, which is so fascinating. I did a beautiful reading on Sunday that was so potent right at the center, and look what is showing up. It says movement. We have the horse moving right into timekeepers. The 2 cowrie shells here represent the timing of things, and that because they're both facing up, it represents a bit of a pause, I would say. But it's the power in the pause. It's that moment of total recognition of the inhale and the exhale, being in that moment that divine, that sublime moment of no time, right? No masculine, no feminine, no division, no black and white, no good or bad, just being in divine time. Divine time, and we have Neptune, we have you right here too. This is wild. Sunday, the reading had a similar, there was a similar configuration with the person's piece being right at the center. So very interesting. Of course, they had different pieces surrounding it, but what I see here too is this is the inquiry resting right on this balance of mind, on the blueprint that you came in, and the other. It seems really significant right now to be aware of who these others are in your life, right? We are co-creating with them. We have a 2 here, facing up, and a 4. So there's something here about these numbers, the combination, right? Squaring, you know, a square. Oh, forgive me, I'm bad at math, but this what would it be? 2, is it 2 squared? 2 to the power of 2 would be 4. I'm going to have to look that up, so forgive me. I might cut this out. Okay, what seems important here is this piece here being on the, you know, it's on target. It's saying find balance of mind, mental clarity. We also have an ancestor below that, which is a child on your mother's side. So niece, nephew, cousin, or a young child that is like that to you, for you in your life. And I just love that the other is there. The other who is here, and you're also your mother's lineage looking out into this expanse of the greater circle here, right? Grandmother, your maternal grandmother, and this blessing, this awareness of this maternal grandmother, whether they're here physically or energetically across the veil, is to really support the heart chakra. Heart chakra and communication. This coin is all about Mercury. We also have the drum here, which is saying open your heart. The information you're seeking is in the heart, not in the head. And it's really time to be in no time. What is, you know, it's interesting. Horse is saying just dive into that deep space. This is grandfather, the match to grandmother on your mother's side, your maternal grandfather, your father, and the great ones on your mother's side. So a very interesting, beautiful connection here with the maternal lineage. This is all about, let's see, if we looked at one extreme of this shell, it represents like a curse, a pattern, an affirmation, a vow. It could represent a negative vow, or it's something that is just creating a cloudiness, creating this idea or this sense of unclarity. So it's interesting. It's saying in order to find this clarity, I look for the key, and it's right here. It's called Wish Token, and it's got a star on it, and then it's got the sun on top of it. With all this solar activity right now, what's really important is to remember, realize, recognize that the solar flares are shifting and changing our DNA down to the level of this child. Here's another child. The 2 children could be a child in your life on either side of your ancestry, or it could be the child within yourself. The DNA is changing, shifting. Everything is being provided for, though, through this. You don't have to do anything about it. This is Buffalo Tooth. But the key here is to just recognize this solar being that you are, the star, our sun, is going through its own transformation, its own metamorphosis. So, just what is important, I would say, is to make a wish. A wish for, I also look at as like foundation, right? It's the foundation, the solid foundation of what you want to create now as we move forward into 2025. So, things are not yet created. We can see that here. This small red piece of coral is all about this base chakra, again, foundation. Speak your truth, be recognized, and recognize the other, respect and communication, so that we can hear both sides. There's something powerful in both sides of this story. And then right below you, I want to point out too, this is a little bit of a fog, and I believe it relates to this. It's Neptune. And that is what's kind of, some of the chaos that gets stirred up. Like, let's say we step into the water on the beach. And as you first enter the water, you stir up the sand, and it's a little foggy. It's a little mysterious. You might not be able to see clearly. But what's important is to stay strong in your intention, in your attention, being that it is all about, this is the sword of truth. So let that be your medicine. This is dragon's blood. And then staying within this core diamond area here, remember that childlike part of yourself that is deeply connected to your star family, the star that you are, right? This is partially what's going on, this rebirth. We have Mars here. And I know we have a very, very challenging Mars in this astrological time period. So just be aware, we're going to want to move forward. Things are moving forward. A lot of things are moving forward for a lot of people. And so we just want to make sure we have clarity about what our part is and what we feel passionate about. And what's most important in this part of you, the masculine, the father figure, the masculine within you, has the giant sea lily, the vertebrae of the giant sea lily resting on it, which is all about remember your roots. Remember how the roots support us in having a strong foundation, right? And that strong foundation is what will enable us to rise up and eventually have this incredible lily at the top, right? That's what the sea lilies did on the ocean floor. And what is beautiful about this childlike part of yourself, stay in awe and wonder about the star that you are and the star family that is supporting you on a much greater picture, much greater than the self, right? Community is important. I'll point that out. And a community that brings you into high level, high frequency awareness. There you will find protection, guidance, safety, because you're resonating at the same frequency, and it will be of great support to this return of power. We're all coming into that. We also have mother here, higher resonance with mother, this divine union with the self, and that will bring abundance. So take time to this shell is all about reflection. The power in the pause, like what I mentioned with the breath, is the same here. Taking pause in this, it as a regular practice, right? Because it will bring in higher wisdom, right? It'll bring in higher wisdom, and it'll bring the more heartfelt or heart-centered aspects of what you're seeking. And then at this point, this is so fascinating. We have father here, we have shaman. So the shaman, either the shaman that you are working with, the healer, the guide, the angel, the teacher, or being your own shaman. Be your own shaman, right? When we are seeking this sense of balance and clarity, we want to remember to be grounded and look within. All the answers are within, right? It's an inside job right now for all of us. So connecting the two, coming together, partnership, co-creating, make a wish. This is so important. Also, really trust what you feel or see in the inner eye. This is uh, your chakra, your third eye chakra. Um, and again, speaking your truth, communicating. This is how you will draw in what it is you want. And then closest to you, we have truth, love, and beauty, right? If you feel like you're at a fork in the road, really go for what resonates with you on a level of what is your truth, what do you love, what is beautiful, and you will create abundance. This is the eye of God from the inside looking out, aligning those things, truth, love, and beauty. Venus, this is Venus, and so it is revealing what is in alignment, and it will bring prosperity. I find when we line those things up, and of course, we know that prosperity in that respect is more than just finances. It's an abundance of all things, everything that we need, we will be provided for. And just know this Mars energy that's challenging right now for many. Take a breath, slow down. The vision. It's going to be a year of explosive energies, changes, shifts. So just take your time. Keep your eye on the prize. And let me see what else comes to mind here. Stay in your heart. We have some ancient ones here. The man, the masculine on your father's side, your paternal ancient ones are here, really supporting you through this Plutonian, this huge Plutonian shift that's happening, right, to the entire planet. So I believe that just about wraps it up. The other thing I was going to say on the great ones here, your great grandparents on your mother's side. Remember, we had grandmother, grandfather, great ones, an adult, and a young child. It's very interesting here. Your mother's lineage here. But the great ones are really resting on this nautilus shell, which is all about, trusting the emotions, recognizing the emotional signals that is happening. And it's also Aquarius is the water bearer, right? Really attuning to water. Have gratitude for the water. Bless the water around you. Bless the water that you drink. Clear the water that you drink. It picks up a lot of frequencies. That's what it's saying. And it's also, though, helping us with this father, aspects of the masculine, our father. So just be aware of this element of water in your life right now. I'd like to also say, if you stuck with me through the entire reading, I am offering a special for a 30-minute reading. If you're interested, I work on Zoom. If you're in the Ashland, Oregon area, I am here and I can do a reading with you live. But I'm more than happy to and love doing readings on Zoom, and it gets recorded. So check out down below for the offer. And with that said, I wish you all an incredible new moon. Make wishes. Make your wishes. Create clear intentions of how you want to see things manifest for yourself by this following full moon that will be coming up in February. So you can join me now with closing the circle from that place of gratitude and appreciation. And with gratitude from the heart, may all that is received today not only benefit us, but may it also benefit all those we come in contact with, simply by the state of our being. Aho.